This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 11. And it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And a great earthquake shall there be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a news article from the Jerusalem Post by Reuters, published October 16, 2022. And the highlight of this news article for In the News on October the 17th, 2022 at 11:23 p.m. Central Standard Time on this Monday night. And it reads, a magnitude 6.4 earthquake strikes off coast of Central American region. And it says an earthquake of a magnitude of a 6.4 struck off the coast of Central America on Sunday. The European Mediterranean Seismological Century says the quake was at a depth of 2 kilometers, 1.24 miles, the EMSC says. So yeah, like I mentioned in my previous videos, in regards to, with the increase of earthquakes in diverse places. So, these is going to increase more and more and more. You're going to start seeing it more often now, especially, throughout the whole year of 2022. You've been seeing a high increase of magnitudes of increasing numbers of magnitudes of earthquakes in diverse places, especially with the recent ones and the high increased recent ones in Taiwan, places like China, places like Indonesia been increasingly ramping up. You've been seeing the increases of floodings, heavy record-breaking droughts, and these storms, these tsunamis, these earthquakes in diverse places, as you're starting to see it increase in latter days. And we're going to start to see more continuing increase of these earthquakes in diverse places. You're going to see earthquakes in places that you wasn't going to expect to see it take place, around the globe. That's why the scripture mentioned earthquakes in diverse places. It's going to be in diverse places, and then it's going to be places that you wouldn't expect that an earthquake would hit over there in different parts of the world or different regions around the world. So you're going to see a uptick and the increase of the earthquakes in diverse places. And the number statistics, is an up and down scale, because you're going to have an earthquake of a 4.4 all the way into a 6.2 to 6.5, 6.7, 6.9, 7.0, 7.2, even potentially a 7.3, because, these increase of these earthquakes have been increasing, and it's going to increase, more and more and more. And I'm going to read it again for edification's sake of this sit-down lesson. A magnitude of a 6.4 earthquake strikes off the coast of Central American region. Right, because you're going to have these increase of these earthquakes in diverse places. and it's gonna increase, now more than ever. It's gonna be frequent once again, because it kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's gonna increase right back up. It's gonna ramp back up with these increasing these earthquakes. You're gonna see more continuing of these storms and these floodings in these areas around the world. And it's gonna increase right back up because it kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's gonna definitely increase. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see some earthquakes been going on recently. So yeah, you had a 5.0 earthquake, 17 miles of the ocean view of Hawaii. And then you had a earthquake in Chile, was a 5.2. Then you had a earthquake of a 6.7, and this was say like yesterday, and that was a magnitude of a 6.7. And over here at Costa Rica, Providence, Puerto Jimenez, Costa Rica, that got hit with a 6.3 magnitude earthquake. Then you had a magnitude of an earthquake. Timor Leste was a 5.1 magnitude earthquake. And this is from the 14th. This one had a 5.2. At South Sandwich Island region, 5.2. East coast of the South Sandwich Islands, that was recorded on the 14th, so that was like a couple of days ago. So yeah, you've been seeing an increase of a up and down balance scale of these increases of these magnitudes of these earthquakes in diverse places. And these are the recent ones that hit. It started from a 5.0, 6.7, 6.3, 5.1, so it's been an up and down slope of these increases and upticks of these increasing numbers of earthquakes in diverse places, as the scripture has said. Because you're going to see these things increase in the latter days, And I'm going to bring it out again for edification sake, Salakia. Luke 21:11. And great earthquakes shall there be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sightings. And great signs shall there be from heaven. Right, you're going to see great signs shall there be from heaven. You're going to see fearful sights, what you never seen before, come out of the blue. It's going to increase in the latter days. Going to see these increase of pestilence, these famines around the world. Now we starting to see that increase, and these earthquakes in diverse places increasing now more than ever, and it's going to be more random and more frequent now more than ever. As mentioned and stated before. So with that, I hope this quick sit down lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto a speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball.